Good morning and welcome to another meal planning session and grocery trip before I do my meal prep this week. So as usual, I take a look and see what I have left over from last week, and that's nothing. I ate all my meal prep last week, so that was a good amount of food that I made. The only thing I actually have left over is these orange flavored dried cranberries that I had picked up at Sprouts. So this week I'm going to make another batch of chickpea by the sea sandwich filling and use these again because that was so good. I loved the flavor of that. These have a good strong orange flavor and I love it. I love citrus. I'll probably also do another batch of granola bars and use these in them as well, but this week I'm not sure if I'm going to do oats and bananas. I think I might do oats and sweet potatoes. I'm really craving sweet potatoes and I don't know if I want to do like a sweet potato chickpea curry or sweet potato oatmeal cranberry granola bars. Doesn't that sound like Thanksgiving-ish? I don't know. I think that would be good together. I think I only have 4 pieces of celery in this jar, so I'm going to need to pick up some more celery for my chickpea of the sea. I already have a lot of dried chickpeas that I bought in bulk at Winco. So I'm gonna cook these. I might even end up cooking this entire bag and then freezing them in like 2-cup portions so that I can easily grab them out of my freezer. I used frozen chickpeas in my last meal prep and it tasted really good. I thought it was a great sandwich filling. I could not tell that the beans had ever been frozen, so. I'm gonna get those going in the Instant Pot probably today so that they'll be ready to use for the meal prep tomorrow. So the only definite plan I have right now is the chickpea sandwich filling and the granola bars. I have a couple ideas of what I could make for like lunch and dinner type of things, but I'm gonna let myself go to the grocery store and if I'm inspired, my plan might change. But for right now, what I think I'm gonna do is pull a couple things out of the freezer. So I've been trying to clean out my freezer this year just because I felt like it was getting really full, especially with lots and lots of frozen bananas. But I've used up a lot of things. So what I was thinking I could use up today, I'm thinking make a cheesy hash brown casserole and use up those 2 bags of frozen hash browns and maybe put quinoa taco mix in the cheesy hash brown casserole. That is so good. My other option is this rice and stir-fried veggie. It's just like a broccoli coleslaw mix and rice. It's kind of like a 50-50 meal. I was just thinking that my cheesy broccoli rice casserole sounded really good, and then I thought, I already have like the rice and veg mixed up. All I would need to do is thaw that out, add potato cheese, and bake it into a casserole. So I'm thinking 1 or 2 casseroles with that stuff in the freezer could definitely be an option. I would only need to make potato cheese, and that would basically be done. So that's my backup plan if I'm not inspired by something at the grocery store. So I'm definitely going to Albertsons. This week at Albertsons, they have this buy 1, get 2 free with the berries. So it's $3.99 for 3 packs of berries. I'm totally gonna do that. And then these personal watermelon or cantaloupe, 97 cents each. Obviously, getting 1 of each of those. The only other things at Albertsons is gonna be these Roma tomatoes for 99 cents. And then I do already have salsa in my fridge that I just opened, but I see that they have their fresh guac and pico, buy 1, get 1 free. I might see how much that is and maybe get some pico to add to the cheesy taco hash brown casserole. So I was just gonna do Albertsons for my grocery shopping this week, but then I got asked to sub a yoga class this morning that's right by my favorite Sprouts and 99-cent Plaza. So I feel like I gotta stop there before or after yoga. I mean, just to see if there's any deals, you know? So my yoga class is at 8:30 and it's just before 7:30 right now. So I think I might go and try to get at least 1 of the grocery store shoppings done before yoga. And then I can finish up after yoga and then I'll come back here and show you all my great groceries. I don't know if I'm gonna take my camera into the grocery store anymore after I got in trouble at Sprouts last week. All right, home from yoga and grocery shopping and feeling like super chill, super zen. I had such a good yoga class this morning. That was my first time subbing at that location. I hope I get asked to go back because I had a really good time and the students told me they did too. And I know when I leave a class and I feel this like chilled out, and after class I went to 3 grocery stores and drove home and I'm still like feeling the chill yoga vibes. It's like, it sets you up to have such a good day, I swear. Anyway, I am now grounded from the grocery store for at least a week. I ended up going to 4 grocery stores today and I have enough food. I definitely have enough food to meal prep and feed myself for at least a week. So I stopped at Albertsons before my yoga class. I did the deal on the buy one, get 2 free of the berries. I did 1 blueberry and 2 raspberries. I haven't had raspberries probably since the summer. I thought those sounded really good. The Roma tomatoes were 99 cents a pound. I got about 5 of those to go on top of my chickpea salad sandwiches. And then I got a watermelon and a cantaloupe for 97 cents each. This watermelon is really heavy. So the cantaloupe I did not think looked the best, and the sign at the store said watermelon, cantaloupe, or honeydew. So I was excited because I like honeydew better, and I grabbed a honeydew. But then at the self-checkout, it didn't scan for 97 cents. And I told the guy, like, the sign over there says 97 cents. And then he showed me the ad, which just says watermelon and cantaloupe. And I'm like, whatever. So I got the cantaloupe. After yoga, I went to the 99-cent store. And some of the 99-cent stores have like a full produce section. The one I went to today doesn't have as much of a selection of food. But I did find a few things there anyways. I actually already bought some of these last week at a different 99-cent store, so I was super excited to find these today. To get these little 2-pack deals for 99 cents, these are closer to $2 at like an Albertsons or a Target. So, of course I had to stock up because Ted and Penny love the salmon flavor. So I bought them 15 packs of that. So Ted and Penny are set on wet food for a while. Also at the 99-cent store, I got myself some new bakeware. So the big bread loaf pan that I cook casseroles in a lot has gotten to the point of like rusting that I don't want to use it anymore. So I knew I needed some new glass pans and I was gonna buy some Pyrex, but then I saw these 3 different sizes. The main thing I was excited about was I'm like, these will fit in my Ninja. See how good those will fit for cooking little casseroles quickly? So $7.99 for 3 different size squares, and they have little handles. Some of the options didn't have handles. So I figured I'd give this a try. I'm probably still gonna end up investing in some square or rectangle Pyrex with lids because I really like Pyrex, but we're gonna give these a try and I'm gonna cook my casseroles and my meal prep tomorrow in these. After the 99-cent store, I went to Sprouts and I found something that, I kid you not, I literally was last night thinking, I wish I just had a square of dark chocolate. I wish I just had a square of dark chocolate to have a little after dinner treat. I don't feel like making ice cream. Like, I really just wanted like a bite of chocolate. The universe heard my prayers and I found these today at Sprouts. They were on sale for 25 cents a piece. They both have the vegan symbol on the back. I didn't even really read the ingredients beyond that. I was just like, dark chocolate. There isn't any nutrition information on these. Additional product information, including nutrition and allergen facts, found at chocolatebar.com. Honestly, I was just so excited to find a little bite-sized chocolate treat to have after dinner. I had to get them. So as I was leaving Sprouts, I realized I had 3 things on my list, 3 important things that I hadn't gotten. Broccoli, dry, crunchy cat food, and trash bags, because my last trash bag is in my trash can. So I decided, based on where I was at the Sprouts and 99-cent store, I looked at my Google Maps and I was like, just as I thought, only 1 mile to Winco. So I went to Winco. Okay, I think I screwed up. I was so excited that I found Ted and Penny's favorite food at Winco for $6 cheaper than it is at Albertsons, so I threw it in the cart. And now when I get home and I look, it's chicken. Generally, Ted and Penny like seafood flavors. Hopefully, being that it's Blue Buffalo, it'll still be good. I hope they like it. Got my trash bags from Winco. I was so excited at Winco to see broccoli crowns were only $1.28 a pound. I like ran up there and they were completely gone. Every single one of them. So I had to get the big bag of broccoli. This was $6 for the 2-pound bag. Not my best bargain today, but I needed some broccoli. So broccoli at Sprouts was $2.29 a pound, and I think at Albertsons it was $1.89. I looked at the broccoli at Albertsons and it didn't look good. That's why I waited and ended up with this. Baby cut carrots from Winco. And then grape tomatoes were $1.28 a pack at Winco, so got 2 of those. I just realized I forgot celery. I was just picking up my chickpeas to say I'm gonna get these going in my Instant Pot and realized, well, my plan was to get some veggies chopped today so I could meal prep tomorrow anyway. So I'm gonna chop up the celery I have in my fridge, see what's left of that. If I need to run to get celery, I will. If I can make my recipe with what's in there, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna cook all my chickpeas today so I have those ready to go tomorrow. I'm gonna pull my quinoa taco mix and that stir-fry rice and veggie out of the freezer so those are thawed to make tomorrow. I need to wash my new glass pans so those are ready to cook in tomorrow. And if I have the motivation, maybe I'll chop up my watermelon and my cantaloupe and my blueberries and put those 3 together. I think I'm eating the raspberries by themselves because those just sound really good. I think I'm gonna eat some of those right now while I put this stuff away. Oh, and I also never bought sweet potatoes. I just totally forgot to look for them until I got to Winco, and then they were $1.88 a pound, and I was just like, eh. So on the menu tomorrow is going to be a granola bar variation. Ooh, maybe with those blueberries I bought today. So some granola bars, and then 2 different casseroles, a cheesy hash brown casserole with the quinoa taco mix in it, and then a cheesy rice and broccoli casserole. So I'm gonna need to make a big batch of potato cheese for that. I wanna make a big enough batch of potato cheese to have enough left over to make queso, because I'm planning on having some quinoa taco mix left over from what I thought as well. So then I'll just be able to use the quinoa taco mix and the queso to make some tostadas or whatever. And then my chickpea salad sandwich filling, which again, not totally sure on exactly what flavor profile that's gonna be, but I know it's gonna be good. So I am looking forward to meal prepping tomorrow and getting some of this pre-prep done today. That is one thing that I have really found helps me with meal prep. It can feel so overwhelming to have to do everything all at once and chop everything and measure everything, and especially if you're trying to do dishes and things like that too, and especially if you're trying to film a video and tell people what you're doing as you're doing it. So the pre-prep, I find, really helps me out a lot. So that'll wrap up this meal planning session and grocery haul. Stay tuned for my next video where I will be meal prepping. Don't forget to subscribe and be well. You gotta give your 2 cents too? Say be well. My mom went to the grocery store and all she got me was this brown paper bag. Penny, why don't you demonstrate your little face scratcher that I got you for Christmas? So definite, why did I grab my phone instead of the camera? I'm not even gonna say that. We're just gonna end it there. Maybe I want to cut out that part. Honey, I'm home. I fed you before I left. What can you be mad about? That was cute. My bestie. You're my best friend. And my second best friend. Hello, sir. Did you just wake up? Oh, you're so handsome. Penny. The berries I did. Oh, there's a raspberry on my hand. Oh, and I'm staining my counter. Raspberry. Ooh. Dude. Top of my chicks. And I told the guy, the sign at the things. Try that again. Aw, Ted. Oh, that's so cute. Ted and Penny. This is Ted. Oh, no. Oh, man. Broccoli cut. And then these were a good deal. I think, where's my receipt? I forgot celery. What was I saying? I don't even, what was the last thing I said? I can't remember. Tell me, Penny. I think one of my, or I can just leave it what I said. So that will wrap this meal planning grocery haul. Don't forget to come grocery haul. Don't forget to come back. Don't forget to come back to join me tomorrow. And grocery haul, I session and grocery call. Oh, and join me for my next video where I will be meal prepping. My next video where I will be meal prepping. My next video which will be the meal. My next video where I will be doing my meal prep. My next video when I get to do next video where I will be doing this. Stay tuned. So stay tuned. Until then, don't forget to subscribe and be well. We'll be doing the meal prep. Don't forget to subscribe and be well. Until then, don't forget to subscribe and be well.